Some of her advice is not factual. It's not about being comfortable. It's about, are you able to control your bladder or bowels? If you're unable to, you're not going to be able to use a toilet. Berating people who wear diapers and making videos like this, discriminating against people, is pretty rude and ignorant, but this is what they're doing.
I want to sing and laugh, because I'm going to be a star one day. My parents make me live in a tree, and when people walk by, I poop on them, and then I fly away. Mommy, I know you want me to be a dancer one day, but I just want to pee my pants and think about the meaning of life. Some people say I'm like a brunette Shirley Temple. I don't know who that is, but I have excessive diarrhea. I'm actually 21 years old, and everyone in my sorority wears diapers so we can drink so much we can black out and poop our pants. My farts are so powerful, my daddy says I'm going to land on the moon one day. Here we go. Woo. I'm not a normal little boy. I live inside of a snail shell, and everywhere I go, I leave a trail of poop behind me. I will pull off this poopy diaper and throw it right in your face. I will. I'm not kidding. I will. Yeah.
These are Trump supporters that are blaming parents. Said the same thing. 5-year-olds coming to school in diapers. Said the same thing in 2014.
So what are we gonna wear? We are gonna wear underwear. And the reason is because diapers work really well, right? When a kid pees in a diaper, it gets all nice and absorbed by that weird little creepy gel that's in there, right? And that's the point. And they can't feel it, or at least they don't feel it until they've peed 3 or 4 times and it's really saturated. And we want them to feel it. We need to build their awareness. So when I said this is a program that partially builds awareness, this is part of why. When they pee in their underwear, we want them to feel it. And we want them to know that they did it and have good awareness of that. So the other piece about teaching kids awareness is you want to try to not let them sit in their soiled pants. So, again, when they're in a diaper, they are going to sit in their soiled pants because you're probably not going to know right away. If they have an accident, you're going to know. But when they sit in soiled pants or in wet pants, it kind of habituates their response to it. It makes them actually less aware.
I disagree.
So we want them to have this kind of stark difference between dry, wet.
You're getting it down. You're tackling it. Oh yeah, you're getting potty trained. You've got new Feel and Learn from Pampers, the only training pant with a special liner that lets you feel when you're wet to help you learn when it's time to go potty. You're the man. New Feel and Learn for boys and girls from Pampers.
My name's Gavin. I'm a big kid. My pull-up felt cold.
Cool Alert from Pull-Ups Training Pants. Only Pull-Ups has Cool Alert to help your big kid feel cool within seconds of becoming wet.
Cool. I did it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
To help him learn to stay dry.
I'm a big kid now.
Another example of them blaming children. Meanwhile, it's more of a mental issue and probably a physical issue. If you want my opinion on the Super Nanny TV show, I think that she's a child abuser. She never has anything good to say, and her whole show is dedicated to shaming parents. She's basically made a business off of that, off of shaming parents. Again, they just keep blaming pull-ups. Andrea Olson says go diaper free, and I say we need to make hemp diapers. I'm not one to blame diapers for lack of potty training.
I have to go to the bathroom. We feel the urge instantly. We get up and we respond and we go to the bathroom. The children that are in diapers, they have to be taught to listen for those cues. Not just children with autism. All children need this. So there's 4 stages to get to automaticity. That's where you and I are now. So if we feel
if you
the urge,
can't
I'm drinking
feel
much
the
water, I feel the urge to go to the bathroom, I get up and I go.
You have incontinence.
This is not like we were born this way. Your parents somebody taught you how to potty train. This is how you learned. You had to go through these phases.
Children with special needs have some sensory issues to take into consideration, like their sensitivity to stimuli and textures, whether they prefer it or they do not like it. being aware of their own bodily cues and having that feeling of needing to go, or the feeling of being wet or soiled, and then just like this gravitational insecurity where their senses are just a little bit off. And then physical limitations, the actual ability to get onto the toilet, to remove clothing, to eliminate, and that poor motor planning like sitting and standing, or just the ability to hold and wait. It takes a lot to recognize I need to go, and then to be able to hold it cognitively and physically, and then wait to eliminate on the potty. That's higher level thinking skills, and can be very difficult, which is why toileting before age 2 for any child doesn't really work very well, because this skill is just developmentally not there yet. That is the skill that comes with time and age. So now that we've looked at the signs of readiness, as well as some common barriers that children with special needs may face, now we're going to look at proper dress and setting up that bathroom environment so that we can begin the process of toileting. So first and foremost, diapers and underwear. And when I say diapers, I mean regular diapers, cloth diapers, and pull-ups. They are all diapers. They all work essentially the same way. Cloth diapers are better in regards to a diaper because they can actually feel wetness, but a diaper and a pull-up and a diaper are the same thing. So diaper's a diaper's a diaper. So children must be able to feel wetness. So once we do kind of transition to toileting and not just teaching the steps and skills to get us there, but once we make that transition to expecting our child to start eliminating on the toilet, we really want to make that switch to underwear. So choosing underwear or training pants with extra thickness should be worn next to the skin. And then a diaper or plastic protector can be worn outside of the underwear if you choose to. This way the child can still feel the wetness on their skin, signaling discomfort, which we want some level of discomfort so that there is motivation there to want to eliminate in the potty and to stay dry and not consistently pee in their diaper. And then we want to make sure that we're changing wet or soiled clothing immediately so that our child isn't experiencing too much discomfort. We want them to be uncomfortable, but not unnecessarily uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So there was a study that was done in 2004 about extended diaper wear, and they basically tracked an adult who was 29 with Down syndrome, his toileting. So they tracked his toileting when it comes to wearing a diaper versus not wearing a diaper, and they found that he was consistently more dry and using the toilet to eliminate when he was in underwear versus in a diaper. Really finding that when a child or an adult is wearing a diaper, they are more motivated to use it.
I disagree.
Than to keep it dry.
I disagree.
Translating that information then to really show that diaper use, extended diaper use, actually decreases potty training and does not increase the child's ability to use the toilet.
I disagree.
Speed feed tonight. A special education teacher is accused of letting a 5-year-old sit in his soiled pants for hours to teach him a lesson. Kelly Lewis is charged with child cruelty. She teaches at Fry Elementary School in Cobb County. According to a warrant, she allegedly wanted to prove a point to a special needs child, so she made him sit in his own feces for more than 2 hours. The warrants say the child suffered physical and mental distress because of it.
Viral right now, students at an elementary school in Texas forced to pull down their pants so teachers can check for poop. It's all happening in the small town of Gustine. A mother of a student there says staffers are finding poop on the gym floor and they want to find the culprit. Apparently, teachers took about 24 elementary students aside, girls in one room, boys in another, and asked them to pull down their pants. One 11-year-old student says she felt like her privacy was violated. The superintendent will get an earful from parents at a board meeting tomorrow night. And Lionel, this is definitely a time you hope that not everything is bigger in Texas.
To belittle my child and put her in a diaper, that's crazy.
A Bay Area mother outraged. She says her kindergartner was forced to wet herself in class.
Tonight, ABC Action News is finding out why she was not allowed to go to the bathroom. Her mom says 6-year-old Chloe Kinget had to sit in her own urine, humiliated as classmates made fun of her, and then once her teacher finally noticed, the school made her put on a diaper.
Well, what's worse, her mom says that the school never once tried to call her. ABC Action News reporter Jacqueline Inglés has been pushing for answers all day and joins us live with more now. Jacqueline.
Well, Linda, this mother would not allow her 2 daughters to attend classes here at Sunset Hills Elementary today. And when I spoke to this kindergartner, she told me that if it were up to her, she'd never come back.
I don't want to go back.
And for today, 6-year-old Chloe Kinget is not going back to Sunset Hills Elementary School in Tarpon Springs, all because of an embarrassing incident in front of 20 classmates. An incident her mother feels never should have happened.
The teacher really should have let my child go to the bathroom, you know, and it would have prevented the whole thing.
Chloe says she was in music class Wednesday and asked permission to go to the bathroom, but was told no. As for why?
Because we always take so long, but that's because there's probably like someone in there.
Chloe told ABC Action News she had to pee so badly, she began holding herself and whining.
I was wiggling on the floor like that, like side to side.
According to Chloe, she was warned that if she didn't stop creating a disturbance, she would be disciplined. That's when the kindergartner recalled sitting on her knees and peeing on the floor, all as her classmates watched.
They're like, ew, what is that? Blah, blah, blah.
But things got even more embarrassing when Chloe was brought to the school office.
She found boy pants and then she made me put on boy pants and a diaper.
Tonight, the school district is not denying the incident, telling ABC Action News it was a miscommunication that led to an accident. The teacher in charge believed all the students had taken a bathroom break prior to class. School district leaders say Chloe's mom should have been notified, but Chloe's mom claims she was never called and only found out about what happened when she picked her children up from school hours later.